Hey yo, welcome back everybody into another live stream. I hope you realize the hat. I hope. Guys, drop the kiwi emojis in the chat. Come on. Kiwi emojis in no, just kidding. Feel free though. So you can already tell by the hat, I think. Yes. Guys, I traveled to a far place. And this live stream idea came to me while I was in the shower, or yeah, I think I was in the shower. I was like, okay, why not am I not talking about my experience at the conference, because otherwise I'll probably just forget all the details. And this is a bit of a this is a live stream for documenting purposes, I guess. But yeah, just this is my story, guys. This is my story. Normally, you know me, if I go to a far place or an interesting place, I usually just go ahead and write a blog post about that. Some examples of that are this name quest blog post, where I just like tell you the story of my name, and I'm just like traveling to Europe, not Europe, what the fuck, to Mongolia. I don't know why I said Europe there. So yeah, I just realized this cool thing in the Mongolian flag. This looks pretty nice, actually. Do we have a full flag somewhere? Oh yeah, okay, they have it in the flag. Pretty nice flag. I like that flag, actually. All right, yeah, that was one of the examples, and the other one is the blog post which led to my talk at Rust Forge, which is this "Am I a Musician Yet?" And this was like about my experience at Superboot in Berlin. Hopefully I'll be there next year as well, but let's see. What do I say here? Rapper, anything music related. Okay, so yeah, normally I just like write blog posts, but this time I'm like, okay, I don't want to write a blog post. I am too trashed for that, and I don't want to shoot a video or like vlog for that, because I don't have any footage. I cannot really create a video about my experience. So why not just live stream and just tell everything to the camera and to you? So that was the idea. It sounded like a really good idea when I thought about it, but maybe it's not a great idea considering that not many people were interested. At least nobody. I announced this live stream like an hour ago. I should be reasonable here, so whatever. Okay, maybe if you're watching this later, you might enjoy this, but yeah, whatever. If you're watching this now live, please say something, say hi, whatever. If you have any questions, or like if you're curious about anything, just stop me, ask in the chat or whatever. So it's all good, guys. You know the rule. I don't need to explain the rules. Where's my moderator? Actually, I don't have my moderator today. Anyways, guys, so Rust Forge. This is a conference organized by Tim McNamara, Tim Clicks, legendary Rust developer. He is from New Zealand. If you're wondering where New Zealand is, because I didn't know, I didn't know precisely. I knew where it was. I know that it was freaking far. Mods away. Yeah, you're the moderator, Ferris. You're the moderator. Okay, so yeah, there you go. It's literally on the other side of the world. Like, you have the equator, equate, the fucking line, like this line over here, and then like you have New Zealand over there. So it's far, bro. It is far, but it's a beautiful place. I really liked it, and I'm not getting paid to shoot this video. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, not video, live stream. I'm not getting paid, or I'm not getting anything back from this. I just wanted to record and document my experience, because otherwise I'll just forget all the details. But anyways, so it's fucking far. And how did I get there, right? So how many hours to get there? Yes, the important questions, asking the important questions. Thank you, Ferris. It was pain in the ass, because it took me around 52 hours to get 52 hours to get there. Not much, you know, just like 52 hours, like, you know, on the flight. But it felt like 3 days. I think it's 3 days, because listen, I started traveling on Friday evening around 11 p.m. Actually, okay, let me give you the give you the exact hours. I started traveling on 8 p.m. Friday evening. When I got to New Zealand, or let's say Wellington, which is the city that the conference is in, it was Monday afternoon. But you gotta also consider that there's a 9-hour difference. So it was... Shit, I'm so confused. I'm still fucking confused about this, man. Wait, let me just show you the graph. Okay, I made a graph because I was like, I knew that this was gonna happen. So I have a flight plan. What was that plan? Wait, I'm just trying to pull that out real quick. Flight plan, there you go. Now I can just like dox my flight plan now that I already went there. Time travel, man, yeah, dude. All right, there you go. I created this this thing using ChatGPT, and it used PyPlot or Matplotlib or whatever, just like generated this image. But yeah, this is my whole flight thing. Hello, Emirhan. Welcome. How's it going? So I started traveling. Here, this is like Friday, right? The top left corner is Friday. So Friday, and this is like Monday evening. Wait, it's actually evening, not afternoon. Yeah, so guys, it was fucking painful. Like, I had this horrible layover in Istanbul for no fucking reason. I should have booked another flight, but the thing is, I wanted connecting flights, right? Because, you know, that's like convenient. These three flights are connected. This one is not. So these 3 flights are supposed to be like, you know, I just give my baggage and just like chill or whatever. And you know what happened? They just lost my baggage. So there was, at that point, what's the point of just waiting 15 hours and 14 hours in different places just because, you know, it's convenient to have transfer, but in reality the transfer does not matter because they just fucking lost my baggage anyway. So yeah, it was okay. I'm getting a bit pissed off right now because okay it was horrible. But anyways, I went to Malaysia from Istanbul, and just I spent like 14 hours there. Just like I did a little bit of a tour. I booked a private tour because there isn't a group tour from the airport, which, you know, I don't really like that because I'm alone, you know, like it doesn't sound safe. It is not safe to just go on a foreign country by yourself, just with a guy that you don't know, you know. That was a bit risky, but whatever. Nothing happened. This guy, I think he was Indian, just like you know, did all the driving, showed me around and stuff like that, and it was nice, you know. It was nice. And then after that, went to New Zealand, Auckland, and then I learned that I lost my baggage, so my baggage didn't turn up at the you know, the counter, or the rotating thing or whatever, so I couldn't get my bag there. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I went to the counter, like help desk or whatever that is, and they're like, yo, your bag ain't here, bruh, it's lost, bruh, it's not here, you gotta wait for it. I'm like, the fuck, why did I wait 13 hours in different places just because transfers is convenient? Anyways, after that, you know, I went to Wellington with no extra clothes or whatever, and it was cold, man, it was cold, but yeah, one day later I finally got my bag and got my clothes, and Tim actually helped me out a bit. Not gonna go into detail, but he really helped me out to get stuff and stuff like that. So shout out to him if he's watching. I don't think he is. He's probably super busy or whatever. Like he's. So yeah. After that, what happened? So I don't know if you guys saw the talk. Let me just pull that up. So you can watch it now, it's here. They added timestamps, which is nice. I'm just gonna send the link. So you can watch it from here. So this guitar over here, it's actually not mine. You know, I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna just travel with a guitar in my bag for like how many kilometers, whatever. Thousands of kilometers, you know, I'm not gonna do that. So I asked someone to bring their guitar, and I don't remember her name, but I think I remember her handle on Discord. Misremember. If you're watching this, thank you for bringing the guitar to the conference. And she actually she gave me the guitar, and I was like in the hotel room practicing and just testing if the stuff were working, and yeah, it was super helpful. So I got the guitar that way, and it's a pretty kick-ass guitar too. I mean, shit, it's like at this point it's looking really good, because you know my guitar is like super black and pitch black, and I'm not used to these colorful ones, and yeah, looks sick. So there you go. I'm just gonna react to myself, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna react to myself. I think that's fun. And if you have any questions or anything like that, please stop me. Happy to answer any questions that you might have. And if you haven't watched the talk, please do, and let me know if you have any feedback. I have a shit ton of stuff to do after this, to be honest. So I came back to Turkey today, and in the morning, and I was just like kind of trying to rest a little bit, trying to get my head back to where it is, and where it's supposed to be, you know, like trying to fix everything, because sleep is a huge problem there, dude. Like the jet lag fucked me up for at least 5 days, bro, or maybe more than that. Like oh my god, it was so bad. But I managed to do things. It was just a mental struggle all the time, because I was not getting enough sleep. I was not able to sleep at all. Like I was waking up at 3-4 a.m. And after that you cannot sleep. Nope, it's not possible. And in the afternoon, because it's like nighttime, like when it's afternoon there, it's nighttime in Turkey, so I get like super sleepy, and I cannot, if I go to sleep or if I take a nap at that hour, I cannot wake up. It's so weird. Like once or twice I just went to the hotel to take a nap because the conference venue is super close. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sleep for 1 hour or like 30 minutes, right? Boom, you sleep for 3 hours straight or 4 hours straight. You cannot wake up, you know, alarm and nothing really helps. Somebody gotta just like kick the door, just barge in, just like fucking slap you on the face to wake you up. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So, yeah, I was just battling with jet lag all the time. It's a far place, you know. You gotta pay the price, man. The time difference, and all that. But I have more experience now. If I go there again, same thing won't happen because I know what to do. I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT to give me the sleeping hours in the flights. So I'll just adjust myself while I'm going there, and when I'm there, boom, everything will be just normal. I did that in the way back and it worked. So yeah, I know what to do now. But while I was going there, I didn't know. So yeah, whatever. We live, we learn, you know. Anyways, so this guitar, again, thanks for bringing the guitar. I think I don't remember her name still. Okay, misremember. Let's call her that. What else? So one really bad thing happened. Like it's actually not a bad thing, but like it made me feel really bad, which is, again, I was sleeping before this talk. You know, I took a nap around around 11. Okay, I took a nap around 11 and my talk is at 5 p.m. So I'm like, okay, I can sleep for 1 hour, 2 hours max, and I'll be at the venue to test my stuff. You know, just practice a little bit and so on. So I was pretty confident that, you know, I have enough time. But what happened? Just guess. You know, I slept for 5 hours. So I woke up at 4:30, 4:15 or something. So at that point, I have like 1 hour to prepare and do all that stuff. But it was fine. I did it. So, but it really made me feel bad. You know, I woke up. I'm like, shit. I have 1 hour till my talk. How did this happen? And the answer is just jet lag. Anyways. This is not like a random song. I'm not gonna tell the name of the song. You gotta figure that out yourself. There's some references in this talk which was, you know, they gone unnoticed, but I'm sure some people get it. I'm not gonna just spoil everything. You're gonna watch it yourself and yeah, whatever. That's all. Thank you. I don't remember saying that. Preparing this like guitar and like amp took incredible amount of time for some reason, like 5 minutes or something, because I was just plugging the damn thing into the headphone input, and I'm like, what the fuck, this is not working, you know, newbie mistakes, and I'm not really used to the gear. And actually, let me check if my amp also has a microphone or like a headphone input. No, it doesn't. I have a single input. So I was like fucking like trying to figure out like why it was not working, but somebody pointed out, somebody on the stage actually, like this the guy who does the microphone stuff. He was like, yo, you're plugging this in the wrong thing. And I'm like, shit, dude, thanks. So yeah. Okay. We're on time, I guess. That's good. Guys, at this point I'm super excited. That's indeed a big noob mistake. Yeah.
Thanks for,
dude. You know, like you gotta just whatever. You're right. Fuck.
making it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'd like to take my thanks.
I'm like kind of like fucking it up already here, but I fucked up here so that, you know, at this point I know that it will only get better. So if you're looking for some public talk advice, fuck up as early as possible, So you will feel very relaxed after that point because you'll be like, yo, I already messed up, so nothing can go worse. Just let me do this thing properly now.
Okay,
This is actually pretty good
we
advice,
made
I
it.
think.
So yeah, first time here doing it. So Rust Rocks. This is not a new black metal band, just like the font. That's why I put it there.
I like the font.
But it's gonna be a bit of a story today, as the last talk of the day. Just wanted to take you to a little project adventure. So yeah. But before that, who am I?
I'm really dehydrated at this point.
That's me. The very accurate representation, as you can see.
Hell yeah, bro.
That rat is not real though. That's I don't know who put that there. So as I said, I came from all the way from Ankara, Turkey. I am mostly involved in open source for a couple of years, writing Rust and just building stuff for the terminal. And I've been maintaining Ratatouille for some years now. I'm going to talk about that today a lot. So yeah, apart from
This
that,
dude is just
there are some
yapping.
other projects that I'm also involved in. Mainly Ratsila, GitCliff, and other stuff. You can just check out my GitHub handle there. And I am also doing packaging for Ash Linux officially, and just putting your favorite Rust software onto the repos.
Finally, man. Finally drinking some
And
water.
for probably longer than I'm into software, I'm trying to become a musician, just want to be a musician. I'll just talk about that today a bit. So yeah, I have a YouTube channel. You can go ahead and check that out. So if you know me from
Okay. This is boring stuff.
library for building,
I mean,
I just
not
listed
really. You forgot to add CEO of Grindhouse. Dude, we trying to keep it low key, okay? This is like a secret club or something at this point. I don't want to like
big
put it
ones
out
here.
there a lot.
Tokyo console if you're monitoring your Tokyo tasks.
All right.
There's this,
Some
Yazzie,
flexing
app, which is for
Ratatouille apps.
File Explorer, Dioxys CLI, Altwin, Gitui, a lot of other stuff built with it. And just to give a couple of names, we are being used by the with Bevy. So if you have a Bevy,
There was a joke
page.
somewhere around here. Custom backends. Maybe it was before that. That was fun, dude. The audience was the best audience that I've seen so far, and it's like no cap, because they react to you. You can get feedback from them, like you can see people actually interested and like yeah, it's pretty good audience. Dude, where's my card thing? Rat shaker. What rat shaker? What did I do?
Should do more with it. So now we're running Ratatouille on a car dashboard. So this is a project where it uses the car.
Dude, I look visibly jacked. I like it. I've been going to the gym, and I'm just like, I'm glad it's paying off. I don't know if you guys agree, but it could be better. Okay, steroids coming. Just kidding.
Protocol of Suzuki. I don't know. I didn't look in details, but it can show the engine speed.
Okay, it's boring.
This thing. So
boring.
It was
not boring, but
there was some.
I practiced this in my head for 100 times at this point, so it's boring for me.
We fixed them, and now there's literally a Ratatouille example in the repo. So if you need this use case, there you have it.
I was saying something like
Need for Speed most.
Yeah, this is like this is so
6 months, I guess.
So fucking like off topic.
I have run Ratatouille on PSP. I had this
like
laying around in my drawer, and I was like, I was playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, and one day I'm like, why am I playing game on this? You know, I should run thermal apps on this. So that's what I did with the help of the maintainers of Rust PHP because it was not working. It was
Nice, man. Good stuff.
time I think it as, you know, this is a term that we came up.
Yeah, this rat checker, right?
And sometimes it means like taking a GUI app and just making a tweet from it. But most of the time I think it as, you know, having a crazy.
Let's just roll.
It's doing it's just like there's a knob and
this
makes
forward
noise something. But we built this in one of the workshops, and I realized, well, this is quite cool. But yeah, this is quite cool. I should make something related to this somehow. So I have this guitar, and you know, I want to build something embedded in the tool chain.
Just going into technical details.
And just remove all the hash maps. And just run it with it. Found this chip. It's a op-amp, and it's just like this view.
Okay.
Play everything. Started working on electronics a bit. Found this chip. It's a op-amp, so it just like takes a signal. I mean, in case you don't know, the guitar jack is just like a signal, so you need to take it and amplify it. Otherwise, it's too weak. So this circuit here is basically doing that, just taking the signal and passing configuration and like the gain setting and so on. And it was, you know, it was working, but at that point, you need more voltage to have.
What do you use to make your slides? It's present term.
It's amplified, so you need a voltage regulator at that point, and just getting quite annoying, you see. And I went with the second one, this buck converter. In case you're interested, this is not a Rust talk anymore, by the way. We're just getting into electronics. But I went with that because the other one, the AMS
it's true.
11,
I should have mentioned more electronics, to be honest. I'm like summarizing everything here. I should have just like, yo, here's this the problem that I had. I don't remember the challenges very clearly, but there was some electric some challenges, you know. So I should have just mentioned more of them, but you know, I barely make it in time. So
it just
again,
like
I don't know.
Super inefficient. If you just like, you know, drops everything as heat. So you plug in your 9-volt battery, it gives you like 3.3 volts, but just like heats up, and yeah, not that great. The other one is
just like that.
So you see, I have this jack.
Let's see if this thing has audio.
So you see, I have this jack connected on a view where you can see the frequency, and there's another thing coming up. Now, since I connected my guitar, everything was more. Wait a second. Just realized my laptop isn't charging. Everything is working.
Okay.
Quite nice.
I mean, of course, I don't want this. I mean, you see, it's not charging here. I can see it. It's like gray, so I don't want everything to turn off abruptly. So gotta check that.
I met up with. Yeah, you're right. So some hardware updates. I had this screen laying around like display D, because we cannot we cannot use this anymore. This has the screen built in on it for the screen, right?
Oh yeah, the driver,
this
driver
updates,
thing.
And you need a driver for the screen, right? Wrong slide. There you go. You have your driver. This
so fucking random.
7735.
So random.
Somebody created a driver, so it just works. And yeah, there you go. The final, no, not the final, the better version. So you have a bigger screen. At that point, I'm just like connecting my guitar and just playing everything.
Nice.
Yeah, quite nice. So problem. Everything is on a breadboard. Looks horrible and it just breaks all the time. There's this loose cable that just like ends up with breaking everything and so on. So working on schematics, designed this PCB. I actually printed.
I'm like speed running this. You can clearly see it.
It was working. Quite a surprise. Nailed it, I guess. I don't know. Powered by Rust, Rosetta and 9-volt battery. So I'd like to introduce my latest project to you guys. It's called Tweetar because you don't like GUIs. So there you go. I have the device right here.
I think they zoomed in when I showed the device.
There you go. This is, I put it in a case to make it fancy. Just like open it up.
Oh yeah, nice.
And
good job, camera people. Good job.
You have the screen. I have this demo video, but I think instead I'm just gonna play the guitar and show you a live demo instead. So that would be, I think, better. So yeah, show me the cheese, right? You can tune your guitar with this, as usual.
Just flexing at this point.
There's a configure which is parsing everything at runtime, but instead I'm just
You're just mentioning the formats and stuff.
Let me just show you. There's a
Oh yeah, this was fun. There, at some point I was showing the audience actually. When was that? Was it? I was like showing the audience from my phone. I think it was not here.
to this.
Anyways.
Right. On the device. Just so that was the animations part. Still working on it. It will get faster. Just show you here. Copy of everything. So, and it's also on GitHub as well. There's this GitHub link at the end. I have one copy of everything. So if you have this, you can build the same thing. So I want to give this to somebody who will actually build it and try it out and contribute. So if you have a guitar or if you want to hack on this.
Dude, I look so fucking jacked. I'm not this jacked. What the fuck? I like their camera or like whatever they're doing.
On this.
Maybe I'm this muscular in real life. I don't know.
I'll just give it to you with the condition that you'll actually contribute back and help me out building this, you know? Everything is in there, so don't worry. Okay, I don't think we have time for this, so I'm just gonna skip. But, you know, bigger screen, bigger problems. I tried, and I got this error. Memory allocation of 8 bytes failed. Embedded stuff. I'll talk about this later. And as a last thing, I didn't build any of this in the dark.
Hell yeah, bro. We got the kit in the end. So some guy approached to me at the end, and and we talked about it, and like he seemed very interested. Uh, so I just gave it to him. I have his Discord. I'm pinging him every night before I go to sleep, and I woke up and just checking what if he built the kit, and just like sending him like 10 some messages every day, like 50 or 20 messages. I'm like, yo, hey, did you build it? Did you build it? Did you build? Did you build? Did you? No, not really. I should ping him though. Like I actually want him to build it. So yeah.
In my room. I've been live streaming the whole thing on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, I have this YouTube channel, and there's some. It's so code supply campaign for this. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Any last?
I don't remember if there's any interesting questions or anything like that. I'm just gonna skip that.
Do a quick wrap up and you can outro us. So the venue, the
Maybe talk into this. Input here, and you just press this button here to switch between the microphone and jack.
Yeah, I was just like
Play something.
showcasing stuff here. So yeah, you guys can watch it yourself. I should probably wait for them to post-process it and just like share this as a video and just add it to the README here. The GIFs on this README are huge, so it takes time to load. That's one thing that I want to change as well. I just want to use like smaller GIFs and, you know, make it look better. Yeah. So one other funny thing to tell, maybe, I was very stressed that at the airport security, people will ask questions about this little fellow over here. I think it looks kind of suspicious. I mean, I would definitely ask questions like, what are these buttons? What is this doing? Why does it have all these electronics and stuff like that, right? But actually nobody cared, which was sad. I felt like I didn't matter to them. Clearly a donation, not a bomb. Dude, I felt like, you know, I felt worthless. Nobody cared. You know, once they pulled me over, they pulled my bag over to the, you know, other lane for inspection, and I was like, yes, this is my chance. This is, now I can just be a total nerd and just explain my project to the security, who is probably not into it at all, but I will just explain my project and I'll be so fucking, I'll just like, you know, I was ready for it, man. I was ready for it. But you know what he said? He's like, you have some 9-volt batteries in your bag. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure that's it? Like, are you sure that is it? Like, you know, maybe something else is in there too. Maybe not just 9-volt batteries. Maybe check again. No, I didn't say that. I said, yeah, I have. I just accepted my fate at that point. I won't be able to nerd snipe anybody at the airport. I won't be flexing my project to the security people. I accepted my fate. Seems vaguely reminiscent of those comedy scenes where the ugly chick is mad and the horror films killer pretends to not necessarily, yeah, light them at the airport. Man, that would be great. You know, they pull me over, they're like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, actually, this is like a nice device. Do you have a guitar by any chance? Like, do you have an electric guitar with like, maybe out of tune as well? Because, you know, it helps you tune the guitar and like, you can learn. By the way, did you know that you could learn the blues scale in the A root notes and using this device? You know, it's very fun. Also, you can just load your own songs into this. That would be fun, but nobody cared, and I'm like, damn it. So guys, if you're building custom electronics stuff, and if you're stressed about airports and like security checks, nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck, so just chill. If I had like, you know, 10 circuits or like 10 identical circuits or maybe, you know, a lot of electronics, that would be suspicious. But like 2 boards and my laptop is also like fully, you know, it has circuits in it. So yeah, nobody cared. And so let me talk about my future plans now. Now that we got this thing out of the way, it was super nice, by the way. One of the best conferences I've been to. Shout out to Tim for organizing everything, and I'm ignoring all the inconveniences. I think if you like inconveniences about my trip, don't get me wrong. If you just think about the overall, I think the overall it was just like super nice experience. So yeah, my next goal now is just finish up this readme and release this properly, maybe as a prototype first, and yeah, just gonna leave the prototype as is. I have these circuits on here. Like, I'm not gonna touch the firmware anymore. I think I'm gonna just gonna work on the V1 now, because this was V0. So I'm gonna just build everything on the breadboard again, and gonna add the output now, because now this is like input only. So when I add the output, that will give me the opportunity to make a pedal or make some effects thing from this. So I'm gonna focus on that. I'm gonna focus on the firmware a bit. Like, I'm gonna optimize the shit out of this. Probably like it's a bit slow right now, you know. I'm gonna try to use threads. I'm gonna learn more about ESP as well. I have a talk coming up in a week actually. So I need to prepare that, and for doing that I need to get myself more familiar with ESP32. So I'm thinking tomorrow, I think I'm just gonna do a stream where I just read the ESP32 Rust book. Yeah, another one, bro, another one, and there's another one next month. So we're not stopping, bro. We're not stopping. But this talk is gonna be more general. Of course, like, I'm gonna talk about my project. But yeah, this is like a more general how to build Ratatouille apps for embedded type of thing. And I might demo something from this. I might like just demo the same thing actually with the Twitter, but it's gonna be more general. So I need more general information about how to use ESP32. What are the concepts? What is this device? What can it do? What are the tool chain? What is the frameworks? What the fuck is going on? You know. So tomorrow I think I'll just do a stream where I'll read the ESP32 book. Also, any other resource that I come into, you know, PSP demo, that would be fucking great. Actually, that's a yeah. good one. Thank you, Ferris. I'm gonna actually include that in the demo, in the talk. So, yeah. All right. So, how much time do I have actually? So today, the talk, page 420 of the ESP32 manual reads the airport safety. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna check the date. So today is September 2nd, and my talk is, so I need to be done with the talk on September 9. So I have 1 week. So if I spend like 3 days reading all the ESP32 stuff, getting myself familiar with everything, and just use the rest, like I can prepare the talk in 3 days, I think. Okay, it's gonna require some grinding. So okay, next 3 days I'm just gonna focus on ESP32. Also, they gave us some ESP32s at the conference, of course free of charge. I actually got 2 because I don't know, I just got 2. They gave us this. I think this is ESP32 C3 or something. Yeah, ESP32 C3 Mini 1 or something like that. Doesn't have a screen. Yeah, just dropped it, and I might actually use this for the next prototype. Maybe I should use it for the V1 if it's like faster or something. Size wise, the one that I'm using is V-Room. It's like more chunky, and the size difference, guys. Size difference, there you go. By the way, good news, I finally figured out how to use, like how to show you what I'm doing properly. So, what do I mean by this? 1 second, let me show you. So if you remember, if I want, like, while I'm showing you the table, I need to unplug my camera. Now I don't need to, because of this thing over here. 1 second. This is pretty good. I like it. This is what I used in the talk as well. So activate. It's not working though. Okay, it's working. There you fucking go. I'm using my phone, basically. Guys, I'm using my phone to show you stuff. Now we are doing this, so I can just show you everything in the highest quality. It's so great. Look. Have you ever seen this in this quality before? Boom. Again, like, maybe I can even show you the... Anyways, this is pretty cool. I like it. I can show you... Wait. I can also show you stuff in higher quality. Boom. I think you've never seen this in this quality before. I mean, in the previous streams, I mean. You know, so there you go. This is pretty nice. I'm gonna stop it for now. But yeah, we're getting more professional as we go on with this project, man. I like it. This was the idea of Oliver. I met him at the conference. I was like, just very randomly, I was like, dude, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna demo this, because I need to show the people what I built. And he was like, why don't you use the OBS camera app on your phone? I'm like, what is that? And boom. So great. That's why I like being around with smart. I like being around of smart people. Would be fun to see what a think tank sesh would be like between you and Jonas Gutenberg. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe we should do a podcast. What else, guys? I don't know. So 3 days, next 3 days, just learning about ASP, learning about everything. Maybe just refactoring some code, optimizing shit, and the next 3 days after that, just preparing the talk. Not sure if I will have time for working on Twitter, like adding features or like building the breadboard. But the good thing is I have cleaned up my... Okay, let me actually show you. I can show you now. Man, this is so cool. I love it. Droid cam. So let me show you around. So I finally cleaned up my table. My table's clean. Oh, what is this? Wait, what is this resolution, by the way? I'm gonna change the resolution to something else. But maybe I'll do that later. Anyways, I'll fix that later. So my table is clean now. Boom. We have everything cleaned up. All my stuff are up there. The first row is just the things that I built. So things that I have built, and the second one is just like bunch of boards and like Arduinos, like Raspberry Pi, and like like this is like these are all ESP32s. Don't ask why I have so many of them. Yeah, so cable heaven, you know what I'm saying. Some parts right here. So everything's so clean now. I like how it turned out. So I cleaned up this table so that I can get messy later. Yeah, I have some Rubik's cubes in back there. So yeah, this is the behind the scenes content, guys. That's how it looks like. Anyways, I don't want to show around too much, but I think I've already showed you everywhere. So whatever. So yeah, guys, boom, we have some space, and hell yeah. Now I can get messy again. I can just like go crazy on this table. Anyways, yeah. So today I came home and I pretty much cleaned the whole table because, you know, while I was working on the freaking prototype and just like soldering things, melting fucking plastic. I have this torch. So we're literally melting plastic with this. So it was just super. Oh shit! I should probably be more careful about this. It has some gas inside. I could see it. So you know it's explosive. But whatever. So yeah, pretty happy with my workspace right now, guys. I don't have a split keyboard. If you were expecting me to use something like that, I'm sorry. You can just unsubscribe and leave the stream now. But other than that, I have everything. I have literally everything that I need. You just need to go ahead and build things at this point. Maybe I'm missing some chips. Yeah, I'm definitely missing some chips. Oh, I forgot. 1 second. Guys, I bought this guitar pedal from a store in New Zealand, and the reason why I got this is because I went there. They had like many pedals, and I was like, I need something multifunctional, something has you know, some options like this, so you could tweak the effect or whatever. And the reason why, the actual reason is I'm just gonna reverse engineer. I'm just gonna open the case, see what's inside. You know, see how they did this. You know, I have built a guitar pedal before, but that was just a DIY kit, and this is more like a commercial thing. And I am just curious what they have used. Maybe I can just like steal some chip names or like some design ideas from this. So just gonna do that in the next streams. So we're gonna just reverse engineer the insides of this. So stay tuned for that. And it sounds really nice, by the way. Nice as in, this is like a delay or chorus, something like that. Doesn't do any distortion, but it sounds nice. Like makes the guitar sounds really good. So yeah, I might actually use this for my songs and shit. Like, I'm not making any songs as of now, but I might use this, and also maybe I'll just steal their design or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's all the updates. Today was like an off day, but not like an off day. You know, and there's like no days off. You're just grinding all the time. But yeah, just like a slow pace grind, I would say. But did some stuff, and tomorrow let's take a look at some ESPs. Guys, any questions or anything else before I go? Hope you enjoyed my little story. I don't remember any other details from that trip or from the conference, but conference was nice. I mean, you go watch the talks. Amazing quality. I slept through the first day, or like the second half of the first day, second half of the second half of the first day, or whatever. But yeah, the talks are really good. Okay, I guess thanks everybody for tuning in to this live stream. I'll see you later, probably tomorrow. Ferris, thanks for moderating this live stream. Always appreciate it. They fix timestamps, yeah. So yeah, Ferris, see you later. David, thanks for tuning in. Emirhan, if you're still watching, and if anybody's still watching, if anybody's watching this after it was live streamed, thank you for being a part of my journey. I'm about to cry right now. I'm just gonna go. Okay, I'm a bit emotional. Guys, see you in the next one, right? Kiwi, stay with Kiwi, guys. Kiwi. Goodbye.